your connection to your higher consciousness, and you being a spiritual being, is a stronger energy than the human self. There's an energy connection that you have to the divine energy system, or what you may call the quantum field, the oneness energy, or divine love, or creator. What has happened through the centuries is you got lost. You became lost in the density of this plane. You became lost in the ability to create on a physical level. The dense energy of this plane of existence is very enticing for spiritual beings. And as you incarnated or worked on different planets or systems with such dense energies, you started to relate more to that part of you. And the higher consciousness within you became a little bit quieter and quieter. The energies are moving at a higher frequency on this earth plane. Things are happening around you to support that. So we're asking that you start working with your higher consciousness more and more. The way to do that is to start to recognize your lower consciousness, or what you would call the ego, or lower self. The human part of you is beautiful and divine. You're perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. The only reason why you see flaws is because you are looking externally, outside of yourself, for the reflection of who you are. When you look externally or outside of yourself for who you are as a spiritual or being in any way, you're missing the most important part, which is your higher consciousness. When you look outside to other people, to financial gain, to the media, to society, to religious organizations, to show you who you are looking outside of yourself, and you are missing your divine connection and your divine self. That higher consciousness that is really you isn't lost. It's perfect, beautiful, sustaining energy. Here on this plane, you're lost in the illusion and the density and the external world. The way back to recognizing your higher consciousness is through inner meditation, contemplation, opening up your consciousness, and recognizing the illusion around you. Love is subjective here. When love is subjective, you're missing out on your divine right to divine love, your divine right to self-love. When you expect others to show you love, to make you feel lovable, to make you feel abundant, special, you're losing part of yourself. What we mean by this is when you are looking externally to others for this love, you forget about yourself. You forget about your divine connection. You forget about your knowingness, your perfection, and how amazing you truly are. When you are afraid of eating the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, being the wrong thing. You are giving in to the illusion. We understand it is not easy to do this. We understand that it is a process. But every moment that you go inside and connect to your heart, close your eyes, close your ears, or use high vibrational frequencies or music to open up to the higher energy consciousness of who you truly are, then you will shut out the illusion and recognize the truth of the higher energy systems, the divine love that is truly yours. We use the word love in your language, but it is so much more than that. The only way that we can help you recognize that divine love is when you shut out the outer world. When we say this, this does not mean that you do not live in the real world, for you've come here to experience this plane, but to be and bring in that higher consciousness, to be of service to others by showing them your higher consciousness, your divine love, the truth of who you are. You are showing them the way to see beyond the illusion and to connect to their higher consciousness and their higher divine self. It cannot be through religious institutions, the government, society, media, other people, your significant others, your spouses, your children. None of those beings can show you true divine love. They can reflect what you believe and what you know within yourself back to you. But they cannot bring that higher love to you for you to experience. It can only be experienced within. We ask that you take the time to experience that divine love within. And as you do it, that you are serving so many on so many levels. Interdimensionally, you're helping others. I know when we say this is an illusion, it frustrates so many because it seems so real. We get so caught up in it, and we understand that. We are here to support you through this transition back to your higher consciousness. It's the time. 2012 was just the beginning of the higher consciousness energy coming through, the higher frequencies coming into your earth plane. It is starting to now gear up more and more. So when you look at your timeline of 2012 to this time, it has been a gearing up. And it's only going to vibrate at a higher frequency and a faster energy. Creation is going to be happening faster. Illusion is going to show itself, especially to you, especially to the people or the frequencies that are recognizing the difference between their higher consciousness and the illusion. So when you are looking outside of yourself for love, you're missing out on the most amazing experience and energy within. We're here to help you discover this divine essence that is you while living on the earth plane, holding the higher frequencies. You've come here to hold those higher frequencies. You've not come here to gain more power, more wealth, or more people around you. You've come here to move through and past your need for the external world to satisfy yourself. You've come here to bring through divine love. And we want to support you through that. I'm so grateful to the energies that are bringing through this information. And I want you all to share this with loved ones, friends, your community. So we ask that you share this, that you share this with your friends and family, and that you like the video or comment on it so that we can bring this information out into the world. Much love.